This is the Hyundai Sonata 7th generation pre-facelift, and if the horn doesn't work in this vehicle, the first thing you can do is to go in this fuse box, and here you have the horn fuse. Here it's the 20 amp fuse, this one. This is the horn fuse, and if it's blown, the horn will not work. Now, if this fuse is okay, but the horn still doesn't work, there are several things. First of all, it's not very likely, but first of all, there are two horns here, and they may fail actually, and their wiring may fail. But unfortunately, to get to that horn, you will need to take off the front bumper. So the two horns there, they are not very likely culprits, but if you checked everything else and the horn still doesn't work, this is the place to go. Then there is a more common problem with the clock spring. So the clock springs is the connector that's located in the steering wheel system, and it connects the airbag, the buttons, and every steering wheel function. So basically, if the clock spring doesn't work, these buttons will not work. And if this is what happens with your car, this is exactly the clock spring problem. This is not a DIY job to replace the clock spring, because you will need to mess with the airbag, and it's not actually DIY friendly, because you may get into trouble if you don't know what you're doing. So you may have the clock spring replaced, and you will fix the horn issue, and your buttons will start working again. If it's not the fuse, if it's not the clock spring, and not the horns under the front bumper, the problem is in the wiring, and this is a disaster. So you will need to find some good electrician, car electrician, and they will locate the issue, and they will spend quite a lot of time, because the electrical system in this car is not as simple as you may want it to be, and of course it's not DIY friendly for repairs at all.